Oh, good morning, afternoon, and evening to the political family. Oh, and the political angels aspirants, of course, for the 2020 upcoming line. Have you had your breakfast? No, you haven't. Have you had any meal? Oh, of course. He's here. He's here. Oh, let him fly. Let him speak to you. Hello, children. Hello, people. Yes, do you see I am still in my cape? Um, Good morning. Good morning. Uh, Color Goon, what is the message for the day? What is the message for the day? I'm glad you asked, brother. Well, the message is always the same. The message is the system. Talk to us about the system, your system of synthesis, your system of synchronicity, your system of sequence, and how you are about to apply that to the upcoming future. That future horror, that future horror line. Tell us about the horror. Tell us about the horror. Okay, here we are. Good morning to you all. Boom, fist it, pump it, pump it. Okay, what do you know about that horror line going into visions and perspective, visions and alignment? Well, let's discuss what horror is. Doing things that make you uncomfortable. Like, I'm talking about, you have to have the courage to step out and suck at something for you to learn. Let me break this down. You have to have the courage and the confidence and the self-assurance that you don't mind not knowing and being terrible at something for a brief or an extended period of time, because you know in the long run the development is greater. The reward is greater than the apparent risk, because there is no risk. Risk is all subjective. Gabe, uh, Color Goon, please don't yell too much. I know you are having a issue with your throat chakra and it is currently being blocked. Okay, understand, risk is subjective. Risk is subjective. You need to have the encouragement. You need to have the the tenacity. You need to have the heart. You need to have the gall, the wherewithal, the spiritual wherewithal and fortitude to be trash, brother. Fucking trash, sister. I'm talking like, yo, people are talking bad about you. That's the horror line. Horror line, the horror line, the line of vision, the 2020 horror, visions of alignment and perspective. You want to know about that line? You want to pledge that line? You want to join that line? Let me tell you about something. The horror is putting yourself out there. That's the horror. That's the horror. The horror is when people see you, they're like, oh my fucking gosh, is that you? Because based on what I'm seeing, that shit is not cool. We don't like what you're doing. We don't really fuck with what you're doing. We don't really respect what you're doing. Why? Because it's too different. It is too polarizing. Homegirl, we don't like that you have new clothing. We don't like that you're confident in your physique. We don't like that you're confident in your skin color. We don't like that you have a new hairdo. This is because you have stepped out of the box and you are confident. You have the encouragement. You have the empathy. You have the sympathy. You have the understanding. You have the perspective. That's why you want to join the horror line. That's why you understand the horror. The horror and the horror. Why? Because it's scary to put yourself out there. It's scary to be the hero. It's scary to look like this. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. I mean, look at. I'm wearing bright red with a target on my chest. And my chest is broad and I have a cape of red and blue. I want you to see me. My accoutrements, my wristwear, my boots, my footwear are bright because I want you to see me. It is the horror line because I have the vision of 2020 alignment. I have the visions of perspective. But you know why? I had to go through the darkness to see the light. Sister, the reason why I'm giving you so much encouragement, the reason why I am the cheerleader for the feminine, the reason why I uplift the feminine and I talk so straight and forward to the masculine, to the divine masculine, the reason why I say align your mind with your spine, the reason why I say, brother, you need to man the fuck up is because there isn't a person out there doing it. They're not doing it. These guys are looking for a way out. They're not looking for an alignment. They're not looking to get aligned. They're not looking to spiritually align. They're not looking to triangulate the mind, body, and soul. They're not looking to figure out what their goals are. Have tremendous goals. Have a high, exceedingly high threshold for success. Have an exceedingly high threshold or benchmark for personal success and development. That is when you augment the machine. That's how you tailor the machine. That's how you evaluate and interpret the machine. That's how you test, measure, build the machine to go towards the goal to spit out automatically, autonomously, in perpetuity. The outcomes in which you will receive. The reason why you are the hero is because you have different outcomes. The reason why you look like this is because you wanted different outcomes. The reason why you're turned up is because, homegirl, you're not like those other girls. Brother, you are not like your friends. Unfortunately, or fortunately, you are not like your family. The reason why is because you want to be the hero, and you are. The reason that, brother, the treasure is there. The art is there. God is there. Also, life is about polarity. The demons are there. The devil is in there. What is the devil? What is the demons? I mean, you're going to have to go inside and figure that out. You're going to have to meditate and figure that out. You're going to have to turn off the TV and figure that out. You're going to have to turn off the Netflix and figure that out. You're going to have to shut the door and say, homegirl, I can't really speak to you. Homeboy, I can't really speak to you. Mother and father, I can't really speak to you. Listen, I can't really talk to you right now. Really, I can't really fuck with you right now. Really, I can't really see you right now. I'm going to have to go inside and figure this out. You have some personal issues. You have some anxieties. You have some insecurities. You have some depressive or manic states. You have some turned up states. You have some turned out states. You have some states where you're on the spectrum, and sometimes I'm normally a red kind of person. I'm normally a green kind of person. I'm normally a chill kind of person. I'm normally a person that just goes with the flow. I'm normally more sedentary, meaning I'm more of a green. I'm more of an earthly person. I'm more of a blue. I'm more of a laid back, go with the flow. I'm nonchalant. I'm pure. I'm not pure, but I pull things together. I'm very harmonious. I'm very tranquil. Most people are the green and the blues because they kind of go with the flow and they're kind of like residential and earthly and rounded. But the reason why you have the heroes because there's personality traits that showcase more of a yellow. It's more of a polar. It's more of a polar on this side. And then you have the red that's so bright and it's more of a polar on that side. And that's the right brain and that's the left brain. That's the creative side. That's the capital side. That's the efficient side. That is the creative side. That is the nature and the nurture. That is the yin and the yang. That is the up and the down. That is the constant struggle. That is the synthesis, brother. That is the synthesis, sister. That is the synchronicity that I'm talking about. Understand the reason why people are looking at you different is because you are different. You are different. You are a hero.